Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is just going to be like a get ready with me. We're going out with Alex's family today, so I'm just filming what the makeup I'm going to be doing while I'm getting ready. So yeah, we'll just jump straight into it. So the first thing I'm doing is priming my face with the Benefit Professional Primer. This is the mattifying one. I'm just popping this all over my face. Then I am using the Benefit Professional. Then for today I'm using my usual two foundations in shade F3 and F4. And just blending this into the skin with my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. And then I've been liking this trick a lot lately. I'm going in with the darker shade of this foundation and doing a bit of contouring with it. So this looks quite a bit darker, by the way, don't panic. But it just gives me a bit more of a bronzed look. Oh, and this one's in the shade F12. Just because I thought it looked a bit more like a bronzy colour. I think a few before that looked, I thought, well, you wouldn't be able to really tell by the time that I blended it into my skin. And obviously that's not the point of it. So I'm using the Revolution supersized version of the Conceal and Define. And blending it in again. Now at this point I'm just bringing it up to the high points of my cheekbones, just so that if there was any of that darker foundation that's just gone there, then it will take that away and also highlight that area. And then I'm just going to pop a little bit on my chin, a bit on my lip, and then I'll do my nose and my forehead. I feel as though it's been a while since I've kind of like sat and did a bit of a chatty get ready with me. It's quite nice to get back doing it again. Then I am using my usual RCMA no colour powder. I would love to know what your powder recommendations are, like what's your favourite powder that you use to set your face if you've got like oily skin, because I've tried that many and I do like quite a lot of different ones. It's just this is my favourite at the moment, so I think when you find your favourite one you never really want to change from it. And then I'm using a big brush and the same powder and just popping it all over my face. And because it's translucent, it's not affecting the darker colour that we put on the skin. It's just setting it down. Then for bronzer today, I'm using the Essence Sun Club bronzer, and this one's in the shade Sunny. And just taking it on my bronzer brush and just warming up the skin a little bit more. Then I'm going in with my Kevyn Aucoin the sculpting powder in the shade Medium. I'm just popping it on like a flat brush like this and then just contouring a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave my blush and my highlight till afterwards because I don't really know what eye look I'm going to go for yet. So I'll quickly fill in my eyebrows off camera and I'll be back in just a second. Right, so now that my eyebrows are done, I'm going to be priming my eyes and I'm going to be using the Revolution Cut Crease Canvas to do this. Really been liking this lately since I tried it in my first impression. It just seems to blend the colours a little bit easier. Not super amounts, but just a little bit, so... Right, and for this look I'm going to be going in with the Morphe 15B palette and I'm using the shade right in the bottom here, which is that one there. I'm just buffing this in the crease to begin with. I'm just doing the same on the other eye, and we're just buffing this back in windshield wiper motions. And the brush that I'm using to do this is the Luxie 205 Taper Blending brush. I actually got this in my Birchbox and I've actually really been liking it lately. I haven't used this palette in ages, I forget how pigmented it is. So I'm just doing this to get a bit of a wash of colour into the crease and then we're going to build on top of this. Then I'm taking more of a blending brush and going in with the shade next to it. This is like a bit more of an ashier, deeper colour. Just taking a brush like this now I'm just focusing this a little bit more in the crease, and then I'll blend up afterwards. So I'm just going back and forth. Just zoom you in a little bit, you can see actually what I'm doing. And then I'm just going into the MAC Warm Neutrals palette, and I'm going in with this kind of like purpley shade right here. This one's called, I think, Dark Brew. I think that's what it's called. I'm taking it on a bit more of like a very shorter, denser brush, and then got a bit of a fibre there. And then just focusing this on the outer corner to begin with.
Putting at the outer V area.
Then going back in with you with the blending brush and just blending out any harsh lines. Then I'm using the same brush that I just used in the outer crease, and just whatever's left on the brush, just wiggle it underneath. Then I'm going in with the shade Brulee by MAC, which is just that one just there. It's just a matte colour, and I'm popping this on the highest point of the brow bone. And what this will do is just bring some of the darker shadows down that have maybe been blended up a little bit too much. I'm just working around the edge just to soften all of that. And also act as a highlight as well. Then I'm going to be cutting out my crease, just using the cut crease canvas again. You can use a concealer or whatever you've got to do this. Just taking this on a flat shader brush. And I'm just going to pat it in a little bit. And then I'm going in with the Morphe 15B palette again, and I'm going in with this shade right here, which is Bottomless Mimosa. Just patting that on there. Yeah, I mainly just cut my crease out because just so that the pigment shows up more, because sometimes if you've got like a darker shadow underneath the pigment that you're wanting to actually use, it can kind of mask the true colour a little bit. So I'm just going to take it on my finger as well, just to make it even more intense. There we go, so that's what one eye looks like. I'll just do the other one and I'll be back in a second. Right, so there's both done. Now to blend out the line, I'm just taking the brush that I used in the outer corner and just softening it up. There we go, and then I'm taking the darker colour again. I'm just going to build up this outer corner just a little bit. Then I'm going in with this shade here, which is Hay, I think, and this is just a bit more of a highlighter shade now. I'm popping this right on my brow bone. And on my inner corner as well. Then for mascara, I'm using the Maybelline Lash Sensational Luscious Lash. Just putting a coat of this on. Then for today, for this look, I am actually going to be using some eyelashes. These are still the ones that I got sent from falselashes.com, and I'm just using the original Wispies today. Just because I wanted to do like a light look, but then also add a bit of dramatics with the false lashes. Just seeing how much I need to trim off them. Only a little tiny bit. So because this is quite a light look and I'm not doing like any like black eyeshadow or anything, I'm just going to go in with the Duo Lash Glue this time because this is clear. Moment in time. So all I'm doing is leaving it just to dry, just so then it gets tacky. So this is what the lash just looks like at the moment. So that's just what that one looks like. So I'll just do the other one and then I'll be back in just a second. Right, so there's both lashes on now. So I'm just going to use a black liner just in the top waterline just to blend the lashes so there's no like lightness in it. Like that. See, that just looks a lot better than that one. That one looks a little bit like staggery. I'm going to actually put it on my bottom waterline. Just a little bit. take this brush and just blend it a little bit just to smoke it out because we don't want it super intense. That way if any bit transfers down, it looks as though it's blended into the eye makeup. And then same mascara just on my lower lashes. There we go. So that is the eye makeup complete. I'll just quickly do my blush. So the blusher today, I'm using the Benefit blush in California. I'm just taking it on the Real Techniques blusher brush. Then I'm going to just be testing out a new highlighter. I'm using the Strobe Lighting palette by Revolution. I got this when I got £25 worth of free makeup. This is just what it looks like, and I'm going to go in with this shade right here on a fan brush, and we'll just see what this looks like. Yeah, that's nice actually. It's a bit more of like a natural kind of glow, but that's not a bad thing. Just zoom back out again. So I'm going to be going in with the lipstick Double Dare by Kat Von D. Then I'm just going to be layering this with a little bit of the Lolita 2, which is a bit more of an orange shade, but I want to layer it because I did this the other day and it looked really nice. Creates its own kind of colour then. So this is the finished makeup look all done. What I will do is quickly go and dry it and straighten my hair. I will leave my video linked above on how I get my smooth hair. And yeah, I'll be back in a second. Right everyone, so this is the finished makeup look done. I hope you really liked it. And I just kind of straightened through my hair as well. I really like these lashes. You can get away with them like in the daytime and stuff. They're nothing too intense, but they're nice, and you can tell that you've got them on as well. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, then please give it a big thumbs up, and also please hit that subscribe button down below as well. It helps me out so much. And yeah, I will just see you in my next one. Alright, bye guys.